Once again, Fernandez seems to be enjoying a very fine run at this time, but according to our calculations, we seem to be heading out to sea, whereas the first checkpoint is more towards land. So this certainly could be a problem, and it seems all the other competitors are following Fernandez, who is at the present time in the lead. So this could be a problem. We'll have to see if they correct it and get back on course. So another boat in that lead pack is boat number 88, the Dollar Marine Special Race Team. This very colorful 41-foot Apache is powered by two 750 horsepower Zool inboard motors with Keycafer outdrives. This boat is owned and mapped by John Herrick of Jericho, New York. Driving today is Scott Herrick of Alexander, Virginia. And on throttles, you've got Phil Lipschutz from Miami, Florida, another man who's very familiar with the local waters and a very fierce competitor. Phil Lipschutz has done a fine job, as well as John Herrick and the entire Dollar Marine Special Race Team. Dollar Marine Special is presently in 4th place right now in their class. He had a 1st place in Key West and a disappointing performance at Cape Coral where he did not start. But right now he's come out here and he's really looking to improve on his point standings in this super boat class, and we wish him nothing but the best. A very colorful boat. And this 41-foot Apache deep V hull is tailor-made for these type of racing conditions. It thrives on the rough racing seas that we have here, a 4 to 6 foot chop, and this boat can certainly do the job. And there you see the crew acknowledging the presence of Freeze Frame. They're very excited about being here as we are, and we certainly wish them a very fine run. And right now, Lipschutz and Herrick's really seem to have this boat dialed in quite nicely. Very colorful boat. The crew looks very confident there. They look very comfortable in their boat right now. Those Zool inboard motors are really doing the job. A lot of power. Richie Zool has done a fine job in working with the Dollar Marine Special Race Team, and together with their united efforts, they've come out with this very exciting, sleek racecraft, and we wish them nothing but the best. Right now, the entire fleet seems to be off course. Actually, they are off course. So this is the story very early on in this Hooters Gold Cup Offshore 150. This is certainly going to affect the overall results toward the end, and it's just a question of when they realize that they are off course and get back on the right course, and we certainly hope the entire fleet gets this corrected. From Miami, Florida, the Dollar Marine Special. Once again, they look very comfortable, nestled tightly in their cockpit. A very good-looking boat, the Dollar Marine Special. And this very exciting paint job has been done by Trick Paint out of Miami, and it's certainly an exquisite paint job, very colorful, and certainly catches the eye. The Dollar Marine Special Race Team. Now we come up on boat number 38, the Superhero Race Team. This is a 38-foot Superhero race boat powered by two 780 horsepower C-Tech diesel inboards with FB design outdrives. This boat is owned by Superhero out of San Pedro, California. Driving today, we've got Gregory Poole from Honolulu, Hawaii. On throttles, you've got Joseph Gear from Woodbridge, New Jersey, who is also your driver of record, and navigating is Steve Carr, also hailing from the Honolulu, Hawaii area. So we've got the combination from Woodbridge and Honolulu forming the Superhero race team. Superhero, they had a very good race, taking a third in Key West, but a very disappointing performance, taking a ninth in Cape Coral. Now has them in 7th place in points in the Superboat class. But they have a good race boat, and they're very confident in their abilities, and they have an excellent race team, and they certainly hope to improve upon that here today. And this boat can also handle the rough waters. And as you get an idea with Miami in the background on this leg, you see the swells and the chop causing some very rough rides. The boat looks very good, but obviously the speeds are going to be off in such rough racing conditions. But obviously these slow speeds will hinder everyone. So we're all racing under the same racing conditions, so it's just a matter of who's got the best crew and the best equipment to get through these rough seas. That's Talon on the inside being passed by Superhero. Different race categories, so it's certainly not a problem, but nonetheless some exciting racing. Obviously, many of the boats have gotten back on course. They realized their error from the navigator going off course, but now things seem to be much more in order, and everyone is getting back on course and running more successfully throughout the course here off Miami. So with that, we're going to stay with Superhero, and we certainly wish them the best here today with their run, the Superhero race team.